Okay, so I've been I'm going to do a demo of humor in coaching. I've got a German volunteer, so we have ways of making you laugh. As soon as you try and be funny, it doesn't work. All right, so let's assume from this will be a horrible failure. But there is a particular technique I want to show you guys. Yeah, it's the exaggerate to absurdity technique. Teaching humor is a lot of implicit learning. A lot of it you'll get from modeling. Like I watch a lot of stand-up. I have a funny mentor. It's often implicit rather than explicit. But I tried to make one technique for my German students that's by the numbers. This is like how to be funny by the numbers. The point of this is the psychological distancing we talked about. So there can be humor in coaching can be super useful to create space. One way to do that is to take any worry pattern people have and exaggerate it. And then eventually everything becomes comical if you exaggerate it. Yeah. So someone says, I have a self-esteem problem. I'm the worst person in the world. I'm like, yeah, you're literally worse than Hitler. You're worse than Pol Pot and Hitler and Stalin combined. And then they're like, well, I'm not that bad. And then they laugh, And then they realize like maybe the original thought wasn't so sensible either. The original thought that they were taking seriously of I'm a bad person, once you exaggerate it, they go, actually, that's kind of silly. You've found the absurdity of the original thought, not by logically trying to convince them, but by exaggerating it. So you're kind of provoking. It's a bit like there's a style of therapy and coaching called, I think it's provocative coaching and therapy. It's a bit like that. But one technique is just we exaggerate. Okay. So Jenny, what's a problem or a stress you've got? We're not going to work with anything like deeply traumatic because in terms of calibration, we want to keep this like middling. Yeah.
It's very light because actually I want to apply more humor in my teaching and in my
God, this is going to get really fucking meta. Yeah. All right. All right. So what are you... This is going to be a bit complex, but I think we can make it work. All right. You see how immediately as a coach, I'm like, we don't have to take the problem seriously. I'm taking her seriously. There's no cruelty in that, right? There's still a heart that I want her to be well and succeed, but we're immediately not taking the problem. Never take your client's problems seriously. They're doing that too much already. All right. It's a bit shocking. Don't take your client's problems seriously. So tell me, what do you like in one sentence?
I would like to be confident in applying fun and humor in my teaching.
Okay, now tell me that in like a sort of Prussian military Germanic accent.
I would like to be confident.
Even more?
Even more confident.
The most fun. I would like to be the most fun and confident person who's ever lived.
Yes, exactly like that.
Okay, so we're already kind of seeing, like, we're making it like, making the goal, it doesn't matter if you don't get this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like there's a bit of non-attachment that comes with that, yeah? What are you telling yourself at the moment that may not be helpful?
I'm not creative enough.
You're definitely not creative. So this is like coaching through abuse, okay?
Yeah.
So tell me how uncreative you are, the most extreme version you can.
Oh my gosh, I'm so boring and my jokes
You're literally the dullest person. I'm bored now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised any of these people are still watching. Are you bored on the internet? YouTube, type how bored you are in the comments.
My jokes are so uncreative, no one will get them. It's just really flat,
It's just so boring.
Embarrassing and boring.
People, you're just the dullest coach.
Yeah.
And everyone, let's really take this up a notch. Mm-hmm. It'll be so boring. What will happen?
I noticed whilst we are going through this.
Sorry, what? This is fine. You just broke me.
It's more the fear. That
now you're taking it seriously again. It's the fear.
The fear.
Okay, what's the fear? I'm not letting it take it seriously. What's the fear?
My clients won't get the joke and then they will hate me.
Your clients will hate you.
They will hate me. They won't get the joke. I will be embarrassed.
They're going to hate you so much. What are they going to do? They're going to start a...
They're going to run outside and tell everyone
she's a bitch. She's so not... she's not funny.
She's trying to be funny, but she's just not getting it.
They're going to make a big poster in the street in Berlin. Yeah. It's going to say, Ginny, not funny.
Never go to her workshops
Never go to her workshops. What are you if you're not funny? What are you? What's the worst thing they could call you?
Just a fucking nerd.
Nerd, okay. I think we should use the nerd voice for the rest of the coaching.
Should I put my glasses on?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I can't see you for shit now, but let's keep going.
Well, I can't see you
Now
either.
you go. Do this.
It's just super nerdy.
There's a nerd coaching. They're going to say you're a nerd because you're not funny.
I'm not funny.
You're not funny.
Super tight.
And then you'll what? You'll die alone and unloved. I really need to see you actually.
I can't see you.
What are they going to say? You're unfunny, so it's...
I'm just a weirdo.
Oh, so weird as well as a nerd. There's like multiple layers of abuse in this.
Yes.
Weird, nerd, boring.
Embarrassing, everything.
And if you're weird, what? That's not safe, that's bad, you're unlovable. Let's get...
Unlovable people will leave me alone.
Just give yourself a little bit of self-love in this, because we're joking, but there's some tender stuff. So I just want to kind of make sure we're still got a bit of self-love in this. Yeah. Okay. We could keep going.
Yeah.
Abusing you is fun. But let's take it down a notch. What's the kind of key absurdity you're telling yourself?
The being left alone and being seen as a weirdo.
Okay, so you're going to be seen as a weirdo, you're going to be a nerd, you're going to be left alone, absolutely unlovable if you tell a joke that...
Yeah, that doesn't land.
It doesn't land. Okay. Is that true? Let's just go back to basic fucking things. See, now you're laughing at it, you've got the space, right? Yeah. So that's like...
Yeah, let's do that actually. It's
okay, so you have this kind of ridiculous, absurd belief, and it may come from history, trauma, whatever. We're all screwed up, right? Yeah, okay, good. So next time you find yourself thinking this, what are you going to do?
Relax.
Okay, you literally just... take a breath and come back. Maybe kind of see it like, okay, there's this pattern written over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and remember, you can always take that exaggeration view. Because as soon as you start taking it seriously, then you exaggerate it and you can't take it seriously anymore. Everyone hates you, you know, and everyone's going to think you're the biggest nerd in the world. Like, Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that's how we laugh at you and your problems in order to help you. So good job. Round of applause for Jenny.